Good morning. Good mid-morning to you. Happy Friday. All right, let me just double check. Let's make sure I am live. It says I'm live. I'm live. There I am. Hello. Cool. All right, I'm going to give it just a second and then we're going to get into it. So, I can share to group. Ooh, let's do that too. Oh, yeah, hello. Cool. Oh, I'm so clever. I'm clever. I'm sharing. All right, cool. All right, let's get into it. Okay. I'm recording this separately for my podcast as well. So pardon me while I do that. Okay, let's go. Okay, welcome to June's energy reading. This is for what you need to be aware of in the month of June for your health, your well-being, your body. This is for my healer friends, psychic friends, energy worker friends, what you need to know in order to navigate the energies beautifully. I sat down and got a bunch of stuff, so I'm really excited to share this all with you. This is going to be one of those videos that you might want to save or, like come back to during the month of June because, sometimes we forget and then the month is gone and then we're like, what happened to June? I don't know about you, but I can't believe it's already June. It's June 1st, right? No, it's not June 1st. It's the 30th, but that's okay. It feels like June 1st. The energies are coming in. So let's get into it. I usually do these in my Facebook group, but I thought, the algorithm is kind of wacky for groups right now. So I'm doing it here. But if you'd like to join my Facebook group, the Healers Collective, it's the place to be. If you want to rejuvenate and expand, I will put the link down here and you can join the group. That would be awesome. Okay. So here, and be sure to like this video and comment so that it keeps getting shared. This is information that people need to hear, okay? All right, so I am just gonna go down and I always set the intention that like whatever else wants to come through, but this is what I've channeled so far. Okay, so I am seeing June be a high heart chakra month as well as a solar plexus. For the high heart chakra, this is a month about really like getting into, if you haven't already, getting into soul alignment with your soul. Okay, alignment with your soul, alignment with your purpose, your impact, that kind of thing. This is a really good month to really just hone in and like do any tweaks to really embody that all of the work that you've already been doing these past 5 months. It is also a solar plexus chakra month, because it's also a month of really holding and showing the world that inner confidence. Okay, it's not about like ego and like, look at me. It's about, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I can help you. This is me. That kind of, this is who I am. Boom, confidence. Okay. But it's showing up for yourself first and then sharing that with the world. Okay. It's a month to shine in your brilliance by walking your talk. Last month was about walking. I feel like every week because I send an email, if you're on my email list, you get an energy reading every week for the week. And I swear it's like, walk your talk, practice what you preach. But that's true. It's like embodying and being all the things that you're helping other people do in the world, no matter what your job is. It's being that thing, being the change you want to see. Okay, embodiment. So much of this year is about embodiment anyways. All right, so you might want to, if you have any physical issues, high heart area, if you've got any physical issues in your solar plexus area, that could be a sign to dig in and do a little healing so that you can keep moving forward. Here's the thing about healing, and healing can happen anytime. You know, I did a post last week or this week, I don't even know. It's Friday. It's weird. It was about, if you're looking, you will always find something to heal, right? You know, those people that always find something negative with any situation. It can be a beautiful day and it's just like, that you can do that with healing. You will find something to heal if you keep looking. My thing with healing the body, expanding the body, that kind of thing, is if something comes up, stop in that moment. Look at it, understand it, see what your body needs, release it, and keep moving forward. Healing to me is doing what you need to do in order to move forward, okay? Especially from June onwards. We want to move forward, okay? It's always your choice, you know, and it's not like you're gonna, like if you wait, you know, a couple of hours, there's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. I am seeing potential body issues with the skeletal system and or your skin. Okay, your skin is your largest organ. Okay, so from a detox perspective, you know, if you've got something going on and you're detoxing, it's going to come through your skin. It's one of the detox pathways. And it is your largest organ. But also, your skin is about your identity, who you are. And if we're really looking at who we are at soul level, and if there's any kind of resistance or conflict there, because your soul knows exactly what the plan is when it comes to this incarnation. Your human can kind of be a jerk. Okay, your human has resistance and fears and I want to control and push and force. Ask me how I know. We all do this. The goal is to let your soul lead your life so that it can doesn't mean that it's all rainbows and butterflies, but it's a trusting, it's knowing, it's believing that everything's going to be okay no matter what. So when we aren't sure of our place in this world, we can have skin issues, okay? There are other reasons. Now, I'm just giving you general. Here's the thing. Everybody's body is different. And so, you know, I've talked about the books that talk about if you have this symptom, this is what it means. Maybe, sometimes, not always. So it's always good to be able to read your own energetics if you've got something going on in order to see what's really going on. But what I'm just giving you a generality here about that. So look out for any skin issues, skin inflammation, that kind of thing, and any kind of skeletal issues, okay? Your skeleton is your structure. It keeps you upright. It keeps you moving through life, okay? Like if you've got a foot problem, you're not going to move as fast, right? If your hips are stuck, you're not going to move as fast. So you just want to look at those and you want to dig in if that shows up for you. All right. This is a month. June is a month to begin seeing the flowers bloom from the seeds that you have planted a few months ago, i.e. the work that you've been doing behind the scenes. You may start to see the fruit of your labor, okay? It is going to feel like another fast-paced month, but not in a hustle way, not in a pushing or forcing, in a flowing, aligned, they showed me follow the yellow brick road. So you get an idea, an inspiration, a download, whatever, an aha, and you take a step, you take an action. It is a very, now that this is coming through, it is an action month, but action doesn't necessarily mean out there and I'm selling and I'm hustling and hoo-hoo, look at me. It could be action within. It could be that commitment to yourself. So, you know, sometimes we think action means all on social media for the world to see. Not necessarily. Yes, you need to show up consistently. We all know this. But what are you consistently doing in the background for your own health, for your own self-care, for your own healing? That is also action. Okay, but it doesn't have to be hustle, push through, that kind of energy. That's very masculine energy. we want to lean back. We want to see the road unfurl before us, and we take a step at a time. Okay, that's the energy we want, that divine essence energy. Okay, let's see. You also want to stay grounded this month in the truth of who you are and what you're here to do. That is that inward confidence that's tapping into your high heart, your soul. So really grounding that into your everyday life. So you're not a healer only when you're on a call with a client. You're a healer 24/7. Now that doesn't mean that you're out in the world trying to freaking fix everybody. No, okay, that is a wounded healer. We don't go and try to fix people, especially the people closest to us. We might see things, because we do. We're psychics, we're healers, we're energy workers. That does not mean that's an invitation to go fix people. Okay, if you're doing that, take a step back and check yourself, because there's something within you that feels like, but everyone needs me. They need me. No, that's a wounded healer. We want to look at that. Or not. But here's the thing. If you're giving your opinions or your advice, or you're rushing in to fix someone that did not ask you to help them, are they going to heal anyway? No. They're going to fight that. Okay? Because nobody likes to be told what to do. Anyway. I digress. All right. This is a month to align yourself in the moment, and not to disappear for a week to do healing. This is a time to, if something comes up, you take a step back, you notice it, you understand it, you heal it, you release it, you realign your energies, and you keep going. Okay? Boom, boom. Boom, boom, okay? A little visual for you. This isn't a month to be like, I need to heal this, and you disappear, especially if you have a business, okay? If you just disappear every time you need to do healing, here's the thing. That could be a shadow. That could be self-sabotage, saying, I'm not ready. I have to keep healing. I have to keep healing. I can't help people. I have to keep healing. That might not be the best thing. All right, speaking of shadows, inner shadows may arise as you are embodying your next level, okay? We are always growing and expanding. Well, that's my goal. Is that your goal? If you are in a comfort zone and nothing's really happening in your life, maybe this is a good time to begin to challenge yourself to up-level yourself, up-level your energetics, up-level your health, up-level your business, whatever that is for you, okay? So as we're doing these things, and here's our little comfort zone, and we're taking new steps outside of it because we're growing and expanding, it can feel a little rocky. And when things feel a little rocky, our nervous system gets all agitated and dysregulated, and our shadows, all those little aspects of ourselves, we can call them inner demons as well. They can come up, they can bubble up to the surface, and boy, they have good arguments. They have great excuses to keep you in here, in your comfort zone, okay? So know that they may come about. Pay attention, be radically mindful of what's going on in your old noggin here, and where you're feeling it in your body, and do yourself a favor and look at them as they arise so that they don't become giant shadow monsters. They just become little shadows, okay? And if you need help with that, reach out. I can help you. Don't ignore them. Even the smallest trigger, even the smallest little trigger, if it's triggering you, it's there to show you something. Do yourself a favor and look at it while it's little before it goes, and then it's something that's like, you have to look at it. Otherwise, you're going to be like sick, or something's going to happen to really set you back. All right. We want to go forward. Dig into the moment and keep going. Just keep going forward. Your excuses are what you need to focus on this month. Where are you making excuses in your life for your health, for your well-being, for how you show up, for your business, for your money, lack of money, whatever, relationships? Your excuses are what are holding you back. Those things that you're saying, thinking, they are keeping you back. There is something for you to look at. If you find yourself with this same, I don't have time, I don't have this, I lack, there's something for you to look at. You can choose not to. No one is saying you have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. But this month may bring those to the forefront to give you an opportunity to heal them so that you can move forward. Remember, we're moving forward, okay? Speaking of which, this isn't a full, I'm not talking too much about this, but be on the lookout. I am going to be launching my 9-week group expansion program called Embody in July. Okay, this is going to help you up level your energetics, i.e. your vibration, your health, your power. Okay, it's going to be amazing. Stay tuned for that. And finally, leave time in June for you to reflect on your progress, your successes, what you've learned this year, where you have shifted your perspectives, your growth, anywhere your beliefs have been challenged and your perspective has widened. Reflect on that. Hopefully you journal hopefully you journal. Okay, it's really good for you. People don't like to. It's very good for you. It helps you to process things. It helps you to reflect, come back and see how far you've come. It's a good month to do that because so often we don't want to be so much looking into the future that we're not taking a step back and seeing how far we've come. It's really easy for us to blow off all of our amazing achievements. However big or small, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. A celebration is amazing. It builds energy. I celebrate everything. I sometimes will celebrate that I made it through the week. Woohoo! It's that energy. Okay, everything is energy. So reflect and celebrate. I would love to hear your celebrations below. And then you want to commit to expanding even more in the coming months because June is like everything's coming together and we're starting to move forward. And then July, the momentum keeps coming. Expansion keeps coming. If we choose to do the work, if we choose to show up for ourselves. So what are you going to commit to doing for yourself, for your healing and expansion, for your health, for your body? Whatever level you want to work on, whether it's the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, or the energetic, if you truly work with energetics, okay? What are you going to commit to? And you can share, I would love to hear, obviously, duh, but you can also just keep that in a journal and then come back to it at the end of the month, again, so that you can reflect on how far you've come. All right. So that is June's energy reading. Hey, how are you? I am done. I'm just finishing up, Sarah. You'll come back and listen to the replay. I will be back. Well, I don't know. I'm going on a retreat. I'm leaving Monday and I won't be back until Friday. So I may or may not, I'm not promising, do the energy reading each day. If you want the full energy reading, however, message me with your email address and I will make sure, because I am going to do the channeling and I'm going to send it out in an email on Monday. So if you're not in my email community and you want to receive that, reach out. Don't put your email address here. Message me with it and I will make sure that you are added to the community. All right. Hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you later.